name is Clodagh Duggan, and I am the front of house manager and project coordinator at the Access Ballymun. This video is to talk through a new artist support programme for 2022, what it is and how to apply. The RBC Reducing Barriers to Creation programme. RBC and Access Ballymun are proud to announce a brand new artist support programme for 2022. The RBC Reducing Barriers to Creation programme aims to create short-term opportunities for artists to explore and develop new ideas. Through financial support of up to €2,000 per artist, an additional 25%, €500 assistance budget to address individual artist requirements, development space in access or remote support as required, creative feedback and engagement with fellow artists. RBC has supported over 28,000 artists via their Emerging Artist Project. RBC supports organisations that provide the best opportunity to advance an artist's trajectory in genres such as visual arts, music, theatre, literature and film. Every year, the RBC Foundation donates millions of dollars to hundreds of arts organisations globally to help emerging artists become established. Over the years, Access has offered resources and production support to a range of artists, becoming a cultural hub on the north side of Dublin and a space where artists and the public gather to encounter new work and new ideas. Access develops and produces new work locally, nationally and internationally, while facilitating the growth of hundreds of artists through their many programmes and initiatives, including the Access Assemble support scheme. The RBC Reducing Barriers to Creation 2022 programme offers artists the chance to invest in making time for their work for a brief period, a dedicated budget to help access some of the barriers experienced in finding that time, or accessing development space, get a feedback, access the facilities of Access as an arts centre and build a professional network. It is an investment in process. The financial support offered via the programme is not intended as fund training, accommodation, equipment purchases, or productions. The assistant budget is intended to contribute towards what would reduce a barrier to getting you the time and space to develop and to create. There may be access requirements, logistical and/or transport costs, childcare costs, and any other costs that you may identify as relevant. RBC, Reducing Barriers to Creation, is for artists who have at least some professional experience or training, but their work need not necessarily have been professionally produced by an arts organisation. The programme is open to practitioners who are based in Ireland. While the programme is primarily focused on performing arts disciplines, there may be scope to support artists who wish to engage with other art forms. And we are especially keen to hear from artists who identify as having encountered barriers to their creative practice for a variety of reasons. This could be artists from communities who are underrepresented in Irish arts and artists who face barriers to accessing opportunities to develop their practice and work, including but not limited to anyone who identifies as being a member of a minority ethnic community within Ireland, including Minker, Traveller and Roma communities, artists who identify as having a disability. Please note that the travel for yourself and carer, personal assistant, can be covered under the assistance budget. For more information, you can see that on our website. Parenting artists who may require a more flexible structure or who wish to allocate their assistance budget towards childcare costs. While we regret that we cannot provide childcare, we do welcome parenting artists who may wish to bring their child to a workshop or development space or session with them. There's no age limit restriction to this child or children. Access has a child protection policy and procedure in place. Our aim is to support artists in the best way we can within our resources to develop themselves and their practice. If we haven't listed a barrier or support here to your application, please do let us know. We will do our best to see how we can accommodate you. Successful artists may opt to spread the programme out over a long period of time or concentrate it into a short intensive period depending on their needs. We understand that your schedule may be subject to change at short notice, and we'll accommodate this with as much adaptability as possible. Should you wish to nominate someone to draft your application with or for you, please note that the application should be in your name. Please tell us who drafted it with or for you, and please let us know how best to communicate with you in relation to your application. So, what do you get? Bursary funding of €2,000, €500 assistance budget, up to €2,000 worth of support in kind as follows. Dramaturgical support and feedback with the Access Pop-Up Lit department via lead artist Aoife's Blan Hinks, subject to an agreed number of sessions. Mentorship and guidance opportunities from RBC, development time in Access Studios and or the theatre, subject to availability and restrictions, rehearsal space up to an agreed amount, hot desk space, subject to availability and restrictions, advice from the Access production, sale and tech teams, technical support for showcasing where feasible, the opportunity to share highlights of your work or progress via the Access's online platforms, if you wish to do so, the opportunity to attend a session with Access's pop-up green lead artist Maeve Stone, self-scanning your practice with a view of making it more sustainable or adapting its cultural impact, climate impact, invites to Access and other productions, artist gatherings, and networking opportunities. So, what can you do in the RBC Reducing Barriers to Creation programme? We have some suggestions. Write a new play, devise a new piece of work solo, with a collaborator, with an ensemble, develop your artistic practice, present work in progress, choreograph a new dance piece, explore a new idea, seek advice or mentorship about elements of your practice that you find challenging, and build supportive relationships with other participants. How do you apply? Please send us the following items, either as a written document or a video or audio file, minimum 5 minutes via Google Drive or WeTransfer if that's possible, to accessplayground@gmail.com. So what do you need? An outline of your idea. What are you looking to develop and why? An outline of what you would use the time and bursary for. An initial budget. This doesn't need to be too detailed, but please provide us with a basic breakdown of how you propose to pay yourself, where applicable, your collaborators, and where an assistant budget might be helpful. A sample of your work or of your previous works. An indication of your access requirements, if you have any, and how we can assist with these. And if you need assistance in drafting your application, please do let us know. And then the small print. Applicants must be over 18 in January 2022. Applicants may be shortlisted for an interview. Successful applicants may be asked by RBC and or Access to participate in publicity directly connected with the programme. Access and RBC will not be able to provide feedback on unsuccessful applications. In line with our efforts to improve equality and diversity in the Access, if you would like to identify as an artist from an underrepresented community, please let us know in your application. This is not essential or expected. It would help us to understand more about the artists and the people we are engaging with. This information has no bearing on your application assessment. It is purely for internal reporting analysis, and information collected will only be used in an anonymous fashion in line with GDPR regulations. Your information will not be shared with any third party.
If you have a question or you need help, please email us at accessplayground@gmail.com or call us on 01883 2148 to request a call back. Please note that the phone line is not constantly monitored, so you may have to leave your name and number and we will call you back. Thank you very much. Gurv Mahagath. See you soon.